Good morning, Aunt Diane here. First thing in the morning, I don't want to wake anybody up, so I'm not putting all the lights on yet. I'm getting some outdoor light. Anyway, let's get to the topic. I want to talk about scams and how they make people lose faith and trust in everything. You can't even open an email, answer a phone call, or read a text without wondering, is this a scam? That's because many of us are aware of them, but unfortunately there are people who are not, and that's why scammers are still successful. Think about the lonely people who are widowed or divorced. Think about the young person who decides to try online dating, middle-aged, whatever. It's very easy to fool them. I will say, though, that artificial intelligence, they can try, but to this day, I'm not convinced. I'm not looking to date. It's just, I find it a very amusing thing, because you get somebody who they have the voice down, right? AI voice, and their face is going, it's like a puppet or something moving. It's not even really an authentic looking video, unless somebody is just saying, oh, that's because they're overseas and it's a delay on the camera. Bull crap. Anybody that says that they're in the military and they're not allowed to go online and do a live chat because of security issues. I guess it's okay to contact their family, but not a new love. Guess what? It's a scammer sitting somewhere, either in a room with people or in their bedroom pretending to be that military person. So please don't fall for that crap. They need money to get out. They're stuck in a foreign country. They were on a job overseas and they were arrested for damaging equipment and they can't leave the country until they pay. It's horrible. You get emails from your bank saying that there was some suspicious activity, and to click here, to make sure it's you or to stop the transaction. Don't click on that, please. Even if you get a legitimate email from your bank, I don't care. Even if you click on who it's from and it doesn't say some gobbledygook, it really says the bank, I don't care. Jump right out of that and either call the number, not the number they give you, but call the number to your bank, or, look for the website separately. Never click a link. 99.9% of the time, yes, it's a scam. I'm just kind of going over everything. This past week, I got something from fake PayPal saying that, congratulations, you've started a monthly payment on some other crap. I said, no, I didn't. I forwarded it to spoof@paypal.com, and sure enough, it was a scam. And some people might have signed up for something on a recurring basis through PayPal, and then it turns out, no, it wasn't them. But sometimes they might say, oh, yes, I signed up for a subscription with a recurring payment through PayPal. I guess I could trust it. No. Also, for the past couple of weeks, I've been getting, this is funny because I have my old phone that doesn't have phone service and my new one does. But I use my old phone because I have a second thing to refer to. And that does have internet because I have Wi-Fi in my house. But it's so funny because I got a bunch of messages. When you swipe down on your phone, at least on an Android, I guess something, yeah, I'm poor, I have an Android. They might have something similar on iPhones. You say, look out, your computer is at risk, those kind of things. Somebody's trying to get into your computer. They don't even know if it's a phone or a computer. Just swipe them off. Don't even log on them. It's either a company, some sleazy company trying to get you to pay money, or they can actually click and go into your phone or whatever you have and actually hack your phone or your computer. Please do not trust it. The other thing I'm seeing is a lot of other scams, like through text. You'll get texts and it'll say, look out your bank account. Also, your Amazon, or we have trouble, delivering something. Please click here. You are never going to get a message like that, especially if it's a company you've used for years. And always look for typos. You know they're always going to be there. Not always. I mean, the scammers are getting smarter, but sometimes the way they word it, they'll say words that are obviously not, in your language. They're more of words that they use when they've learned English as a second language or whatever, language that you happen to speak, okay? Anybody from any country, any race, any religion can be a scammer. It used to be that most of the time we just looked at West Africa, Nigeria and countries surrounding that for love scams. And then tech scams were usually in Asia. It's no longer the case. The person down the street from you in the UK or the US can be a scammer too. A lot of people have gotten caught that were, didn't realize they were part of a scam. They help in the money laundering. They're the go-between. They're the money mule. Please don't talk to any strangers. I mean, it's so sad that our world has come to this. But, you need to protect yourself. Okay? Don't worry about hurting some goon's feelings. Say, I'm sorry, but I don't speak to strangers online. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. Not trying to be rude, but that's the truth. Please, don't let that handsome face or pretty face online fool you. It's not them. If they were that good looking, don't you think they would have a bunch of people around them? And it's not just looks. It's also age. Do you really think a 25-year-old guy is going to go after someone in their 60s? No, they see money mommy, sugar mama, I guess. They're all scams. Please. The internet has opened up a whole new world of scamming. I know a lot of this is very old information. But for somebody else who may be experiencing it for the first time, this is dead serious. Please do not fall for any crap. You are going to be tested a lot in the next couple of years as AI and scamming become more sophisticated. Stars still try to, famous people still try to impersonate. I still get messages from, what's his name from Queen, Brian, my memory's gone, Brian May. I still get messages from fake Brian May. I got a couple from Keanu Reeves. There's even a channel on YouTube, and it's called the Keanu Reeves Deep Fake, which means it's a fake. And people write to him and say, oh, I love you so much. They leave comments. And I was fooled the first time I watched it. And he said, well, why don't you contact me? And then I said, no. The real Keanu Reeves would not be saying that. And I give him credit because he does go out with a woman his own age, not some 20-year-old girl. At least last I heard. This is really scary that somebody would impersonate a famous person. There have even been people on the show Social Catfish. one lady actually said, well, so-and-so, Johnny Depp or whoever, he should be responsible for compensating me because it was him that was being, impersonated. And the host of Social Catfish said, no, he has nothing to do with this, and it's not his responsibility. I mean, there are some crazy, crazy things going on out there. And in my next couple videos, I'm going to give them to you in more detail. And I like to come up with my own material, but sometimes I will share something that's, you probably already follow these famous channels, like Social Catfish, and I will still come up with things that you may not have heard of. One more thing I'm going to say, because I have a couple good ones coming up, but I wanted to just pop on here. So I love you guys, and I did not forget you. Recently, I was at Publix, which is a supermarket in some parts of the USA. They had a big wall of gift cards from everywhere you could think of, every store, every online place. And I actually went up to the manager and I said, it's really not safe to do that because people, will go on there and pretend to buy it, or they buy it and they copy down, or they get the information so that when somebody actually purchases the gift card, by the time it gets to the recipient, it has nothing on it. So the lady's acting like she knows everything. Well, it doesn't get activated until the silver stripe is scratched off. I said, guess what? They have a way to scratch that off, get the code number, whatever the PIN number is, and put that stuff right back on. Okay? They've been doing that. I talked about it like a year ago, like it was pretty much a new thing. No, now it's, they're really good at it. Sometimes you cannot tell it's been scratched off and recovered up. And I told her that, and she went, oh, like she shrugged. Please, say something to your store if you see that. I mean, maybe if enough of us complain and don't buy gift cards off the shelf, maybe things will get better. For myself, I only order gift cards online from the source. And I will not actually order physical gift cards anymore, unless it's through the mail from the company. But even that, I don't know if I trust as much as just e-cards, electronic cards. And someday they might find a way to scam with that. I mean, it's very scary. I'm going to be back on here very soon. I've been still getting over a few things. Very soon I'll be back on here to talk about a few other things, because it's a dangerous world out there, and I have more stories about some deadly scams that lead to deadly situations, dangerous situations. So please, tune back in soon. I'll be back in maybe a week or so, and I will have some more good stuff for you. But for now, please, folks, I love you all. I don't want to see anybody get scammed. Feel free to leave a comment if it's happened to you. If you want me to tell your story, I'll be happy to. So I hope to see you guys soon. I'm going to go back to sleep. Love you guys. Bye-bye.